don't think she's listening.
Okay, so soon to be Toastmaster Yulia cannot. I think she's still working, yeah. So this is the first time for soon to be Toastmaster Nabila.
Yeah, this is my first time.
So this is your first time. Okay, I will share a little bit about our club. Maybe just for a second. I will share my screen at first. So anyone who that again the first timer can know about our club. So you're like a director. So there's the okay, so here we can see my screen. So
It's still on the Oh no, we can see it.
Yes, it's clear.
so the pointer is
Do you need a hand?
I think I wait. Nah, okay. Okay, so maybe I will share a little bit about our club, especially for our first timer that comes to our meeting today. So some of you may ask, what is Toastmasters Club and what is Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club? So Toastmasters Club is a non-profit educational organization that teaches us about public speaking and leadership. You can see in here that Toastmasters is not only in Indonesia, it's not only in Jakarta, but there are many Toastmasters already in many countries and many members in them. And this is Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. So it's like a branch of Toastmasters Club that has headquarters in United States. And it was initially BKF, but then it broadened into Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. Kenapa sih harus pakai bibir? Oh, bener. You can just sit in there so everyone can see you. Biar kelihatan. Okay, so this is Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. It was chartered in early 2017, but right now it became Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. And this is what makes Toastmasters different than the other English clubs because we have pathways. So pathways is like a curriculum that you can take. Example, Nadia wants to master herself in presentation. She can choose presentation mastery and many other pathways based on your preferences. And this is the session for today. Actually, we usually have 3 sessions per speech. Is based on the pathways before, and then double topic session is like impromptu speaking. So you will be given the question or statement, and you will directly answer the question and statement in times 1 until 2 minutes. And then operation session that it will be grammarian, encounter, and many encounter that will evaluate our speeches. But today, I think we just only have 2 sessions. Because we will not have the perspective today. And so this is the benefit that you can get if you want to join us as a member. Improve your public speaking skills, practice writing speeches. So in here you can see that we have form that can teach us about how to write a good speech. And in here we also have training, like next week, I think we will have mentor to mentor training. So we will have 5 weeks of mentor-to-mentor training with many trans in Israel, not in Toastmasters Club. And then you can maximize your potential by joining competition that usually have once a year. And also you can build your leadership skills and networking by meeting many people, many Toastmasters from other clubs. Now this is our regular meeting every Friday. Actually, we used to meet at 5 until 6:30 p.m. But right now, because in this Ramadan season, we moved to 3:30 p.m. So in this 1 month. So that's all the explanation of our club. If you wondering how to join as a member, you can contact our VPM, Toastmaster Aan, or me, or just send your direct message to Mob Toastmasters Club Instagram. Yeah, I think that's all the explanation for today's session. And with that, I will call this meeting to open. Yeah. And I will say welcome to Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. And in here, I am as a president, I will give the stage to our Toastmaster of the meeting, which is our MC for today. It is Toastmaster Iren. Yay! Which is me too. Okay, so in here, I will act as a Toastmaster of the meeting, which is the MC for today. So, what is the theme for today? It's pretty long. So today is like hit the snooze button. Impulse hit the snooze button. So this is, that we enter the Ramadan month and we will discuss about our self-control and keeping our impulses in check. So in here, I think we will have mini rotators for today that already in our room, already in our Zoom. And yes, okay, so with that, as a Toastmaster of the meeting, so we usually have 3 sessions. Like I said before, prepare speech, table topic, and evaluation session. But today, because we have no member to deliver their speech, so we will have only 2 sessions for today. It is table topic and evaluation session. And just remember that in this table topic, everyone can participate and deliver their speech. Not only member, but also guests. And in here, I will give to our general evaluator, which is Toastmaster Yanta, to explain all of the role takers for today. Toastmaster Yanta is our general evaluator. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren, who act as our Toastmaster of the meeting for our meeting this evening. And for me, I will be act as your general evaluator. To sum up, as general evaluator, I will provide an overall evaluation of the meeting, including the how the meetings flows from the start until the end, time management, the role played by all the participants here, and also if any, I will try to give a constructive feedback for our meeting. And as evaluator itself, I will not act alone. I have several people who will be part of my team, which we call an evaluation team. Starting from the timer, ballot counter, and grammarian and WOD, and also a counter. Toastmaster of the meeting, maybe I will I will explain myself about the role to okay, for the timer, I guess as it says, the timer will time all the speakers, and each speakers of course have their time limit, because we just have table topic session table topic session, it will be 1 until 2 minutes. In 1 minute, the timer will show the green screen. 1 until 2 minutes, the timer will show yellow screen, and up to 2 minutes, the timer will show red screen, and the speaker will only have 30 seconds to wrap up their speech and to stay in their time limits. That's for the timer. And for the up counter, also as the name of the role, up counter will count filler word which spoken unintentionally or maybe intentionally by the speaker, and give the report at the end to all of us. And the last grammarian and WOD, grammarian will give constructive feedback to all speakers in the aspect of the grammar, and also since we have our own theme every meeting, including this one, we also have WOD, word of the day, and I hope every speaker can try to use WOD because it's a good way for us to try and familiarize ourselves with new words. And the last but not least, the ballot counter, who will collect the ballot in the end for the eligible speakers to be voted for the rest of us as the best speaker. I guess that's all the roles that we have today as the part of evaluation team. And I guess I will give it back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Iren, if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yanta, for explaining the role takers for today's session. And I think we miss grammarian, because the grammarian still.
Yeah, I don't know. The grammarian, is it still Toastmaster Kiki, or will it be taken by someone else?
I don't think he's going to.
So, and I think Toastmaster Ilmi also,
I think it's okay. I will take the grammarian as well.
and maybe I will.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dita.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow, we have Toastmaster Dasak Cheney join our meeting for today. And okay, so thank you, Toastmaster Yanta, for telling us about the role takers for today. And with this, because like I said before, we didn't have prepared this session for today, so we will move directly to table topic section, which will be led by our Toastmasters, Putri. That will become our table topic master for today. Yay! Toastmaster Putri, and our table topic master for today, the screen is yours.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to share the screen first.
Wait.
So is it seen the
Okay,
Yes, we can see it.
okay.
you can say it.
All right. So good evening, everyone. My name is Putri, and I will guide you today for the table topic session since we don't have any prepared session. And our theme for today is we're going to talk about impulse, where we hit the snooze button for maybe we have some impulsive actions or doings that we tend to do in this Ramadan or fasting month. And the word of today is desist, or something then that can stop someone to do something. So I guess you guys are welcomed to use the word of today, and everyone here is also welcome to share their opinions or their thoughts about today's question and quest. So first of all, Maybe some of you guys that want to be the first volunteer of today's session. Everyone is opened.
Me.
Wee.
So we have
the first volunteer.
the first volunteer is coming from the offline room, yeah,
Yes.
offline room. Kak Irene or
Soon to be Toastmaster OD.
oh, soon to be Toastmaster Odi. Okay. So I guess we move to the first question for today's session is
Sorry.
what would you choose between resist or to indulge? To Toastmaster Odi, the time and floor is yours.
Resist or indulge?
Yes, it's like
What is the meaning of indulge?
indulge is like you are pampering yourself, like you're buying ice cream for yourself, and I think resist is more like you hold yourself from the things that is fun.
Okay. I'm gonna make my own speech. Okay, good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Thank you for the question. Honestly, I still don't know what the meaning of indulge, but let me make my own speech about the topic, resist. I just remember an advice from my supervisor, Ogi, you need to get out of your comfort zone. So by getting out of our comfort zone, sorry, it can make our growth to be bigger, to be greater, because by challenge ourselves to get out to try to do something new, to avoid any resistance, to not do resist on every chance that you have right now. It can challenge to you to know more about the world. Don't let the challenge or the new things disease your competency, your effort, your power to know more about the world. For example, when you get a chance to be a moderator or master of ceremony, even though you don't have any experience, why not you just try to speak, to come to the stage, to get out of your comfort zone, to pull up your butt, to speak loudly, and and our supervisor believes that by time, day by day, uh, if you try to get up your comfort zone to try new things, at least it can give you new experience, new story, and by learning by practicing, it can make you to be a better person, to be a grower, be better. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, TM Odi, for your thoughts and opinions. From what I heard, that we as a person will not indulge or resist ourselves from the journey ahead, from trying or exploring new things, because in there we can try to find something beneficial for us personally. Okay, so I'm going to reshare my screen. For the second volunteer, I guess, if there is someone, maybe soon to be Toastmaster there. Sorry.
If anyone wouldn't, I would love to try.
Okay. So it's Damianta. All right. So for the second quest, what is a temptation that you personally find hard to resist? To
Okay.
Damianta, time and floors is yours.
Okay then. Right now I'm quite following a type of diet. It's called ketogenic diet, but I'm not fully following the diet because it's too hard. But by doing this diet, I have some restriction. Of course, it's mainly anything with sugar and carbohydrate. And I should take this type of compound as low as possible. And of course, there are a lot of foods contained with this type of substance, and it tastes so good for all of us. And some of those food I couldn't resist. And one of them is what we call chocolate banana, or in the term of Indonesian is piscok, and fried chicken. Oh my God. That's they are my food which I always eat since I was little. And when I try to follow this diet, it's these two foods are my biggest obstacle, because when I meet this food in front of my eyes, I will grab it directly, and I eat a lot of with that kind of food, and it breaks my diet. So yeah, what can I do? After that, I will just try to eat more vegetable to get my diet on track, as this diet say. That's all from me. Thank you. Giving back the screen to you, Toastmaster Putri.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Yanta, for the opinion. But may I ask you about the keto diet? Keto diet is like diet specifically where you eat more fats, yeah.
Yes, more fats,
okay.
more fats, high fiber, moderate protein, and as low as possible carbohydrate and sugar.
And how long have you done it?
Since November, and I can lose about 10 kilograms within those 2 months. It's quite great.
All right. Yes. It's quite very interesting, because like I have heard that once. And you're the first person that I know going on the keto diet.
But not as strict as the diet would be, because it's really hard. I just do whatever I can to follow that kind of diet.
I see.
Not just give it too hard for me.
Yeah. So good luck for the diet and the goals for that.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
very much.
Maybe soon to be Toastmaster Nabila would like to speak for the next question.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So the next question is, how do you stay on top of your tasks? To soon to be Toastmaster Nabila, the time and floor is yours.
Hello, my name is Nabila. I'm new here. Maybe what should I do to focus on my tasks? Maybe I will tell I'm work at tax office, but not in the tax office. Now I'm in regulator in the Center of Directorate General of Tax. So I try to focus about my tax in every day. I'm doing in every morning, I'm doing like some thinking, what should I do for today? Like maybe I list my work I have to do. Like the first one, I have to doing this thing or doing this thing. But sometimes when you in this kind of work, many people like come to me asking for help, and then I cannot deny or not giving them the help. So maybe sometimes I can lack of focus, or maybe when you have friends beside your desk, they are asking for chit chat or talking, like class talking, and then we forget what should we do after that. But to stay focused on them on the track in my track, actually from my goals, maybe from my goals to the work, I'm doing like still checklist the tasks that I ever had. So that's it. My explanation. I'm sorry for my lack of English because this is my first time speaking English with everyone in here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the genuine answer, to be Toastmaster Nabila. It's okay, we're all learning here and we're in a very supportive environment. I guess, yes, distraction is one of the things that make us very distracted from doing our goals. But as long as we have, like, let's say, to-do list or goals for the day, I think that it gives us inner motivation to check all of the goals in the list that we made in the morning. So, okay. We still have 3 or 4 questions after this. Let me reshare first.
Want to try.
Maybe the participants that want to take this, the next question. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I want to
Miss
try.
Dita. Okay, okay. So the question for Miss Dita is, how has the first days of Ramadan been for you this year? Yeah.
So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is such a great question for me because it's a quite reflective question. So my very first day of Ramadan feels a little bit, I don't know if I can say this, but it's like ambitious at some points. I feel like, well, I think I can say that the difference between this Ramadan month and the last few Ramadan months that I have been going through is that I think I get more knowledge about what is actually this Ramadan month for Muslim, especially because I just got to realize that there are so many things that I don't really know about this holy month, even though I have been a Muslim since birth, since I was born. So I can say that this year I have been I have understand better, I think, understood better on what Ramadan month is. So my very first day of Ramadan feels great to me because it feels like I don't really wait for the time for the to break my fast, because previously I would like just wait like, oh my God, it's still like 12 p.m. or it's still like 12 a.m. or it's still like 2 p.m. and I was like waiting for the time to break my fast. But I can say that this month I feel like I really enjoy it in a point like I get to, because I have understood better about what Ramadan means for Muslims, and then I can say that I can taste the sweetness of this month, especially my very first day. So yeah, I hope that everyone had a great first day of Ramadan as well, especially for Muslims, because this is a month that we don't really want to miss, and I do really hope that we can do our fast well until the end. So I think that's all. Back to you, Toastmaster Putri. I don't really know what I said.
Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dita, for the answer. I think it's yes. When we shift our mindset to a more holistic mindset, where we thought of maybe Ramadan as something as holistic as the month where we contemplate to ourselves more than feasting ourselves from food. It gives us deeper meaning, and we think about bigger things or more thoughtful things more than resisting ourselves from food and beverages during the day. So yeah, good for contemplation after this. I guess in the chat box, Toastmaster soon to be Toastmaster Yulia, yeah. Chat to try the next question. So okay, let me reshare first. So the question for soon to be Toastmaster Yulia is, what do you do while waiting for iftar? So the floor and time is yours.
Okay, thank you. The thing or the activity that I do while waiting for the iftar, for example, is joining this club because I want to raise my knowledge and increase the public speaking. And I think this is one of the best activities so far while doing the first week of iftar. And another thing, maybe since from 8 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m. we can do working in the office, or while we are on weekend, maybe we can learn on the recipe or cooking for our family, for our husband, for our wife, or for our children. And other than that, on the religious term, maybe we can join Al-Quran recitals on the mosque, or join the Ustad in Muslim. And maybe that's all the activity that I mentioned before, from working, starting from working in the morning until the time that we go home, is one of activity that we do to assist ourselves, or maybe for distraction, to to not, or to keep our fasting better from each day. I think that's from my opinion about the activity that we do in Ramadan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Yulia. There are so many positive activity that you are doing to wait for the iftar. And I guess, yeah, we're also here working during the day. And I really hope that the due for us to work will be granted much more, yeah, by God. Okay, for the last two question,
Can I
maybe.
try?
Oh, okay, okay. For Toastmaster Imam.
Yeah, nobody's raising their hand, right? I'm not
I
taking
think
an
I
answer.
will help you to time yourself, Toastmaster Imam.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boleh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oke,
Thank you,
moment.
Toastmaster.
Yeah. So the next question for Toastmaster Imam is, why do you think we need to control our impulses? So for you, the time and floor is yours.
Why do we need to control our impulses? Because if we don't control them, they will control us. And, impulses can be a positive one and it can also be a negative one, And if we let the impulses let loose, if we don't try to desist them, a lot of harm can be done, Maybe, for example, we we are the type of person that enjoy eating food. So we devour all of the foods that we see. We want everything that we want. We eat everything without concern, without taking into account all of the nutrients that the food contains. It might lead you to a lot of disease, you know. For example, if you go to like an all-you-can-eat restaurant and you go crazy with that, and without realizing you've just ate too much to the point that it's kind of hard for you to breathe, it can lead to something unwanted, you know. Or maybe you like to indulge in sweet things. You have a sweet tooth. You like to eat sweets. You like to eat candy. You like to drink like, you know, ice cream, miche, you know, those kind of bobas. Who doesn't like bobas, right? But you know how many sugar it contains. So we all should disease ourselves from overindulge in those kind of uh, foods. So I think impulses is not a bad thing as well. I mean, if you don't have impulses in your life is going to be bland. Not only it will be bland, it's somehow you are not going to know what you actually want. You will be lost. It's also like a compass to us, those kind of impulses, because I want to strive to be someone better. It has impulse in that. You want to be, you know, whatever you want to be. It has impulse in it, and that's the kind of like a positive impulse. So don't resist your impulse all the way, but choose wisely and control those impulses. I think that's also me. That's what I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Imam. So from what I heard, that impulse is there for us in human, but it depends on how we control the impulse. There are some impulse that make us go better, like maybe desire for goals and better achievement for us. But also there are bad impulses that make us indulge in gluttony, in overconsumption, in things that are bad for us. And I think that's the key of living. Yeah, it's the balance between anything to make it even. Okay, so we've come to the last question of the quest. Maybe there is another volunteer for the last quest in this session that wants to volunteer. Okay, I see from the offline room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just the first.
All right.
Aku di sini aja nggak apa-apa. Kan? Mama masuk aja. Okay.
May I know your name?
Should I introduce myself first?
Yes. Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Destiny. So it's my very first time joining the Toastmaster. I'm from college of Dita, Pradita here. So it's my first time. Hi everyone, Destiny. I have more easier destination, so it's Destiny. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Nice to meet you, soon to be Toastmaster Desti.
Yes.
My first reshare. So the last question in today's session for soon to be Toastmaster Desti is
I'm not sure.
name one habit you plan to pass this month.
Oh,
To be Toastmaster Desti, the time and floor is yours.
Okay, good afternoon or good evening, everyone. Thank you for the time. And for today is my very first time. The question is that some habit that I should pause in this month. Honestly, I'm not fasting and I didn't follow fast because I'm like Catholic in here, but I have my own fasting. So in this month before the Easter day, usually I have fasting too. So, but it's not kind of fasting. It's really just like I decrease my my habit to something that I usually do. In this month, I didn't open my Instagram. It's almost like uh, 20 days. It usually for before Easter we have like a what is that? The fasting or um decrease our habit like it's for 40 days before Easter. So I did it I always do the decrease my Instagram consumption for the last 4 years. So it always like how we call it, like we pause for the SNS, for the social media. But it's, I don't know, but it's like kind give me a big impact. I don't know for everyone or for another or others. But for me, it's like very good. Like I can decrease my, what is that? My like what is effect from outside, because usually it's very tiring to see everyone live that they share in the Instagram or in social media, and it gives us overthinking overthink too much. So for me, it's very important. It's like regular habit that I used to do every Easter month. That's me for me. From me, thank you very much. I'm sorry. Oh,
Okay, thank you so much to Suntri Toastmaster Desti for the answer. I think it's also very interesting to explore more about this social media detox, because yes, if I thought about it, like we spend too much time this in the screen time, and it kind of give us overstimulations of over things. So I guess maybe I should try it sometime to do a social media detox for quite some time. Okay. So we are running out of quest, but maybe for TM Jenny, you want to try some with the repeated question, of course, because we're running out of the question. Is it okay?
I'm so sorry. I didn't hear the question. Can you please repeat the
Oh,
question, the last
yes,
question?
yes. So maybe I will try to give you this question. Yeah. Why do you think we need to control our impulses? So to Toastmaster Jenny, the time and floor is yours.
Why do you think we need to control the impulses? Can you hear me? Okay. Can anyone tell me what is impulses mean?
Impulses is what is it?
Like a passion?
Impulses is like
It's like urge, Toastmaster Jenny.
Unintentional action.
Intention,
thank you for helping me. Okay.
okay, huh.
Intentional action.
Unintentional
Or-
action, I guess.
Like a passion?
Yes.
But more
I
in a
guess-
negative tone, yeah.
Yes,
Like-
I guess
like-
so.
So, can you show me the question again? Why you should? Sorry, because sorry. What is the question?
Why do you think we need to control our impulses?
Okay, why we think we have to control our impulses? So the first thing, why we need to control our impulses? The first thing we live not will as a human we live socialized. We live among others. So we live not only us, not only our family, but we live with everybody. So we have to impress to consider about everyone. So we have to what everyone to just to make intention to everybody, so everybody will feel comfort with us. So that's why we need to control our impulses. If we don't have if we don't control our impulses, so we tend to do whatever we comfort with us, but it's maybe against the the rights of other people. So other people will not comfort with us, and then it will drawback. I mean, it will be if we have something to do, we cannot be like live together, and then we not can be collaborate together, and then it may prevent us to reach our goal. So that's why I think that why we have to pay attention not to make our impulses happen, and we need to control our impulses. That's my opinion. And back to you, Toastmaster Putri. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jenny. So from what I heard, yes, we live in a society where there are conforms, there are rules that we have to be taken taken care of, in order for us to live peacefully among the member of society. So we respect.
Master Putri, I think we are losing you. We can't hear you.
Putri, we can hear you.
No, you're not audible
No,
at the moment.
you are not audible. I can see your mouth moving, but I can't hear your voice.
Yeah.
We still can't hear you at the moment.
We can still hear you.
No. Can you try to speak as Master Putri?
Yes.
Okay, now we can hear you. But maybe speak a little bit louder.
Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. So yes, from what I heard before that, yes, we live in a society where we have to conform to certain rules, and we have to respect each other in order for us to collaborate well between the member and to give positive contribution to as a member of society. So I guess it's the final touch, yeah. Is there any more time? No. We're finishing at
I think we can conclude to the next session.
How about
how about it?
Toastmaster event? Are we still having some time left?
We still have 30 minutes.
Maybe we can end our session.
At the session?
Toastmaster Jenny become the last.
Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe Toastmaster Senja want to.
Toastmaster Putri, I thought there's no time left. Is there still any time?
How about it? Is there any?
No. I'd like to if there is time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe I'm going to reshare. Like for the question is, okay, this is one interesting question since you are in Melbourne now.
Yeah.
So how has the first days of Ramadan been for you in Melbourne? And maybe tell the experiences about the difference between Ramadan in Indonesia and in Melbourne. So to Toastmaster Senja, the time and floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much for the question, Toastmaster Putri. Hi everyone, it's me again, long time no see. So, how has Ramadan been for me? I think it was underwhelming because sadly I hasn't performed fasting yet so far because female reasons, as you know. And so I'm quite bummed because we still need to pay it like fast again later with different times than other people. However, I will tell you my husband's experience out of it. and it has been nice because in Melbourne there are a lot of Muslim communities, Indonesian communities, and just a day before prior to Ramadan we have a community gathering where we share how the life is as a Muslim in Melbourne. And actually the closest mosque to my rented house right now is like 20 minutes bicycling. So please don't take anything for granted, you guys. For those of you who live in Indonesia and have all the convenience of living as a Muslim and as a majority, because here, well, you feel the, how do you say it? You feel the need to, well, it's enjoyable. I'm not saying it's hard. It's hard, but it's doable, and surely it is enjoyable because inshallah it will add to our rewards in the afterlife. And the weather right now, it's supposed to be like summer going into autumn, so it's quite nice. The weather is quite windy and it's quite like 20 degrees Celsius. So yeah, I think it's been comfortable so far. And that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Putri.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anja. May I ask about like the duration of the iftar in Melbourne? Is it the same with the duration in Indonesia?
In my opinion, it's quite similar. We have our subuh. It's in 6. I think it's 6:45. Wait, let me check. Let me check in the so no, our fajr is actually 10 minutes before 6, so it's 5:50, and we will have iftar or breakfast at Maghrib, which is 7:30. So I don't think it's much difference in Indonesia. We fast for about 13, 14 hours. Similar, right, to Indonesia? I mean, in
Yes.
Indonesia, you will have like 4 a.m. and then we'll break your fast at 6. Yeah.
So,
Better
okay,
here though.
thank you.
It's very cold. Not cold. It's comfortable. Not as hot and humid. in Indonesia.
Yeah. So it's quite cold even if it's in summer.
Yeah, it's quite cold.
Okay. So thank you so much for sharing the experience. Hopefully that one day I can go to Melbourne someday. Okay.
We will
Maybe
have the enjoyment to host you guys. Please do visit
all
where I'm.
right. Um, do we still have some other slots? I asked the member in the offline room, or we move on.
Yeah, we can move on.
All right. Okay. So, the speech from Toastmaster Senja is the end of this table topic session. I give the room to the offline room to Toastmaster Irene. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Putri, for becoming our table topic master for today. I think the question comes from you, yeah, Toastmaster Putri. So you prepared the question or how?
It's coming from Toastmaster Akara.
But thank you so much for
Yeah.
the questions and the statements, and you ask, and like you, what can I say? Invite all of the people to become in conversation with you, so everyone can feel about what is the question and everything else. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Putri, for coming our table topic master for today. And we are very happy that we have many people from many areas, like Toastmaster Yanta from Bali, Toastmaster Vijay from Bali, and also Toastmaster Anja from Australia. Oh my God, I think my action become an Australian right now. Not yet. Okay, so because I think before we go to the evaluation session, maybe we want to open our camera first because we want to take a picture. We want to take a review together. So please, guys, open your cameras, show your beautiful animated faces. I think the offline room is already to show her face.
Maybe for all of you in the offline room, you can align yourself so you so the camera can show all of your beautiful and handsome faces.
Go in there or
And Toastmaster
the bus?
Ilmi, if you can also turn on your camera. Oh, Toastmaster Akara here with us. Okay, I will take a screenshot. It will take a moment. 1, 2, 3. Hold your pose for a moment. Hold. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Thank you.
Sosok sayang Kak. Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay. So that's all for today, and we will move to our presentation that will be led by General Evaluator, which is Toastmaster Yanta. Toastmaster Yanta, as our General Evaluator, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Iran, as our Toastmaster of the meeting. So here back with me again as your general evaluator, and thank you very much for our marvelous table topic master, Toastmaster Putri, who has led our table topic session. And thank you for all the participants who has actively participated in our table topic session. It's your change, and you have used it splendidly. Benefits for you to get the chance to practice your public speaking. And here we come for the evaluation session. I guess I will start with our timer to Toastmaster Imam. You can report the time for all speakers, and then the ballot counter can take it as guide to pick up the eligible speaker to be voted for everyone.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Yanta. Hi, everyone. This is me, Imam, your timer. I will deliver my report. So for today's meeting, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 speakers, and all of us are eligible to be voted as the best table topic speaker. So don't forget to cast your votes to our ballot counter, guys. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for the timer, Toastmaster Imam. And as reported by our timer, all of the speakers today in our table topic session is eligible to be voted. And I guess our ballot counter, which is Toastmaster Ilmi, you can prepare the ballot for all of us. And for the rest of you, please don't forget to cast your votes to Toastmaster Ilmi with whatever way she chosen. Maybe she will tell us later in the chat. Okay. Next, for the evaluation in the part of grammar. Yes. No, I guess the counter first would be nicer. I will call the counter Toastmaster Dita if you're ready. Toastmaster Dita? Is it
Yes, I'm
you?
here. So, can I share?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can share my screen. So hi everyone, back with me again as the counter. So my duty is to pay close attention to every speeches that are delivered in our meeting today. I've done my best, but maybe I wasn't really sure that I caught all of the fill words. So my duty is to pay attention to the speech and try to catch any fill words that the speakers use in their speeches. So again and again, the one thing that I always remember, I always remind every one of us in here, the best feedback is what we don't want to hear. So sometimes feedback feels like something that makes you feel intimidated, makes you feel bad because you've made the mistakes, but please don't, because this is how we improve in Toastmasters, to identify what we can improve so that we can be better in the next meeting. As for the up counter, I know we have 9 speakers today, and I noticed that here, if you see your name here with some kind of numbers, don't feel intimidated because this is the way we evaluate each of the speakers. Like for example, I noticed that Suntivitos Master Desti and Suntivitos Master already mentioned one which is good because it's not many little words. So little words are actually the words that we often use, but it's like meaningless. For example, like or the repetitive words that we tend to use whenever we buy time to think in our speech. So, and then I noticed Suntubitos Master Nabila mentioned like 3A. And then Suntubitos Master Yulia, the good thing is that I didn't notice any use of little words, but I think I noticed that you use some kind of like a pretty long pauses when you were trying to think about the next thing that you want to say, and also repetitive word of two, like two or something like that. And then for Toastmaster Yanta, Toastmaster Imam, and Toastmaster Senja, I didn't notice any little words. And for Toastmaster Jenny, as for Toastmaster Yanta, I noticed that he used very great careful pauses. So I usually distinguish between the use of pauses into long pauses and careful pauses. And maybe there are any other pauses out there, but we can say that we can definitely use the pause in our speech. It's like it can help us to buy time to think. So you have some kind, you give some kind of like pause in between your words, but you should give a pretty, how do you call it? Yeah, it's like a careful pauses. It's like a good option because it's not too long, but it's not too short. It's not too long, but it gives you some kind of like enough time to think about the next word. So we can see that Toastmaster Yanta pretty good at using the careful pauses. So thank you very much. And I think that's all from my observation. Some of the tips that we can use to reduce the careful pauses is the first one. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe. I think it should be breathe, yeah. Yeah, don't forget to breathe. And to slow down because at some points, me myself is actually a, how do you call it? A fast. I have a very fast pace speaking whenever I feel nervous. So don't forget to slow down and try to take a breath and also give some kind of like adequate, how do you call it, pace in your speech. And then give some kind of pause in your speech, the careful pauses especially, and then to really know how fast you speak or maybe how many filler words that you use in your speech, you can try to record yourself, because the very first thing to counter the challenge of the using of the filler words use is to know what kind of filler words that you usually use in your speech. And then by recognizing that, you will be able to reduce it in the next speech. So I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Yanta.
Yes, thank you very much for our counter, Toastmaster Dita, always with a very, I guess, insightful feedback for all of us, which makes us realize that, I realize now that I use that filler word, or I use the pauses and so on. And as Toastmaster Dita said, it's not something bad, but it's become a problem when the filler word I guess degradation in your speech. I don't know the words. Okay. Overall, thank you very much, Toastmaster Dita. And we move on to Toastmaster Akara, our grammarian and WOD counter. Toastmaster Akara, we are waiting for your for your evaluation always, every meeting.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much, Mas Yanta, for the confirmation. So first of all, my name is Toastmaster Akara, and I will be your grammarian for the day. And let us start right away with the WOD counter that I have kept track of during the table topic session. So here we have the names of the people who participated in the table topic session for today's meeting. And out of all of the people who participated, I noticed 3 people who used the word of the day. But I have to mention that I did get disconnected when it was Toastmaster Imam and soon to be Toastmaster Desi's turn. So if you guys felt like you used the word of the day, actually Toastmaster Yanta informed me through our Excos group that Toastmaster Imam did indeed use the word of the day. While for soon to be Toastmaster Desti, if you felt like you used the word of the day, please do let us know through the chat box, or you could just tell somebody from the offline room. All right, so here it is. Congratulations to soon to be Toastmaster Odi, soon to be Toastmaster Yulia, and Toastmaster Imam who managed to use the word of the day for today's meeting. All right, the next part of our grammar report is to do the grammar reviews. All right, let's just get right into it. So first, if you guys can see my screen here, we have somebody who mentioned there are a lot of foods contained with these type of substance. So if we break down the sentence here, we could correct a few things. Here I have marked the things that we could correct from this sentence. So there are a lot of foods. Here, from the word a lot, and foods here is plural, we can infer that it's obviously a plural sentence. I mean, yes. What I'm trying to say is there are more than one food items here. So a lot of foods, which will affect this part right here. So if we have if we have more than one type of food, we should add the S over here. So since I think the person who delivered this sentence was talking about carbohydrates and I think some other substance, so we should add S in front of the types here because it's more than one substance, so types of substances. And to fix this part, we could actually use containing. Wait. Oh, I used the different size of font. I'm sorry. And we can just erase the with. So the correct sentence would be, there are a lot of foods containing these types of substances. Sorry. And the words that we choose to use in our speeches. So why is diction important? It is important because different words, even though they mean similar things, actually give us different contexts when we're trying to deliver our message. So the correct diction is when we use the correct type of words to try to convey the correct message to the people that we are talking to, or if it's in writing, to the readers who are reading our writing. So here, I heard somebody mention that they worked at the center of the Directorate General of Taxes. Here I marked it purple because this is technically grammatically correct. But I think what the person is trying to say is that they work at the headquarters of the Directorate General of Taxes. Because when we talk about center, it's more of us describing that somebody or something is placed in the middle. So center actually means middle in this context. So when you want to say that you work at the central office of the Directorate General of Taxes, you could use headquarters, which actually means the place or building serving as the managerial and administrative center of an organization, which fits the definition that we're trying to convey to our listeners. Or if you could also use one of these synonyms, which is head office or even central office. All right. Well, let's move on to the next one, which is also a note on diction. So I heard somebody mention, I want to raise my knowledge. So raise means lift or move to a higher position or level, or it can mean increase the amount, level, or strength of. But when we talk about knowledge, it's not enough to just say raise my knowledge. If we still want to use raise, we could say raise the level of my knowledge, because we can kind of think of it as when we're learning, we raise the level of our knowledge from A to B, for example. Or if we want to replace it with other words, we could use enrich, because some people say that knowledge is power, knowledge is money. You could also use enrich when we want to say that we gained more knowledge. For example, we can replace I want to raise with I want to enrich my knowledge, because enrich also means to improve or enhance the quality or the value of something. So here you go. All right, moving on to the last two notes that I have. So this one is about the consistency when we are forming a phrase. So the first part, we have we are, which is more than one person because it's we, and the to be here is are. But then in this part, which I marked, it's person. Person is a singular noun. So we can replace one of them to make the sentence grammatically correct. We can replace we are with I am, for example, or we can replace person with people. If you guys do one of these, it would make the sentence grammatically correct. So the correct sentence would be, I am the type of person who something, something, something. All right, the last one will be, other people will not comfort with us. So what we can do to correct this sentence is we could say that other people will not feel comfortable with us. Or if we want to elaborate more, other people will not feel comfortable with our behavior or with the way that we are acting. We could add the words at the end here to make it more comprehensive. All right, lastly, I would like to talk about a little bit of pronunciation. So this is one of those times where pronunciation is kind of important, because these words, they are spelled very similarly, one with a C and one with an S, but they are pronounced differently and they mean two different things. So let's break it down a little bit. We have advice here spelled with a C. So when it's spelled with a C, we kind of use the soft S, advice, which is a noun, which means guidance or recommendations offered with regard to prudent future action. For example, she visited the island on her doctor's advice. Whereas advise, if it's spelled with an S, you pronounce it with a Z sound. So advise. Whereas advice is a noun, you can see that advise is a verb. So when you give somebody advice, you are advising them. That's the difference between these two words. So advise is a verb which means offer suggestions about the best course of action to someone. So they are used very differently and they are also pronounced differently. So in the future, maybe we could try to keep in mind the difference between advice and advise. So I think that's all of my grammar notes for the day. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. Hopefully we could all learn something from my notes today. And I'm very sorry if I took too much of your time. And I guess I will give the control back to our general evaluator, Masianta. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Akara. No, you never take too much of our time because every evaluation here is very important to all of the speakers in our meeting, so they can get insight or feedback for their next speech to be better and better. Thank you very much, everyone. I guess that's all. That's all from all of my teams. And I guess me as general evaluator will give maybe just a short evaluation for our overall meeting this evening. First, I guess we start quite late. I guess it's 15 minutes. 15 minutes late. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because all of us still preparing for the meeting. And but the workflow of our meeting is quite well. It runs very smooth with our table topic session run very well with all active participants, and all the topics has been spoken by every speakers here. And the evaluation, thank you very much for all the role takers as the part of evaluation team who have give their best to give the evaluation for all of us. And yeah, I guess overall our meeting run very smooth, but I guess we can start more on time next time. I guess that's all from me as general evaluator, and it's the end of our evaluation session, I guess, and I'll give it back to our top, Toastmaster Iren. The screen and stage is yours.
Yay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Reinhardt, for leading, I think for leading evaluation session. And thank you so much for many role takers for today. And I think it's not the end of our session, because we want to hear about the announcement who is the best travel topic speakers for today. And maybe I want to ask Toastmaster Ilmi, do we have already? Okay, so maybe Toastmaster Ilmi, you can lead the ballot conversation.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I'm thinking for our Madam Tong for today. We have a lot of speaker today, so we can give applause for all of you guys. And this is our first meeting for Saumya. It's a great session, because we always have to keep it this great community go. So without further ado, I will. Can we give two candidates for the most favorite table topic, Sam Irene, or just one?
What?
Just one.
Because it's
I
very
guess
next to
just
neck.
one. Oh,
Just one?
that's up to you. That's up to you.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
that's your power. You can, yes, ballot counter cannot vote, but if there's an
Okay.
appearance of a tie, you can give your vote to one side. It's up to you.
Okay. Maybe I will choose to favorite, yeah, because it's very neck to neck. And yeah, since it's the both of them is the new face, so I hope they can join us as a member. So for the second place for today's sessions, jeng jeng jeng, everyone please drum roll. We have STBTM Yulia. Yay! Is she still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
And Yulia.
Yeah.
Yay! Congratulations. Can we take a photo for STBTM Yulia? I think I don't have any.
I think before you say
Oh.
you will choose two winners, so I
Okay,
guess we can take photo of two winners together.
Okay,
Who is
great.
the others?
The others, the first champion for today's table topic speech is our also new face here, STBTM Desti. Yay! Congratulations for all the champions today. Please, both of you standing up, or maybe we can take a photo for both of the winner for today. Okay.
Maybe soon to be Toastmaster Desti can take yourself to the front of the camera, so
Yes.
Okay, okay, that's fine. One, two.
Where's the trophy? Wait for a minute.
Okay, that's
The
better.
trophy.
That's
Toastmaster Ilmi, you can get
give me
that.
trophy.
Okay.
One, two, three. Hold your pose, winners. Okay, great.
Okay. Udah? Is
Yes,
this
yes,
finish?
yes.
Okay, I think that's all for bullet counter. I hope both of you have enjoyed moment here, and I hope you can continue your journey with being a member. Thank you so much, everyone. Back to you, our Tom.
Yay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ilmi. And with that, this is the end of our session. So guys, just remember that our meeting in this Ramadan month will move to 3:30 p.m. So please do not forget, because maybe we can start to begin at 5 p.m. maybe later after holiday season. So but in this Ramadan month, we just start our meeting at 3:30 p.m. So happy fasting, guys. And with that, I want to close this meeting and we'll give it back again to our president, which is Toastmaster Irene. Okay, so before that, I want to say thank you to many role takers for today, Toastmaster Imam, Toastmaster Yanta, Toastmaster Ilmi, and many other role takers, Toastmaster Putih, that become, I think, this become the first double topic master for today for this session, and I think I can see. Yes, I think I can see Toastmaster Putri again in our meeting to become another table topic master again. And maybe one last announcement that I want to tell you guys. So we will open for the recruitment of the membership in Toastmasters for the period April until October. Yes. Yeah, April until October, so 6
Yes,
months.
yes.
And I think we will provide you if you want, so because it's $60 per 6 months, maybe we can provide you for the installment, so you can pay $10 per month. And there are many benefits that you can have, like I said before in the beginning. But if you want to know more about the website, the curriculum, and everything else, you can just contact me, contact us in our Instagram, and maybe think that you want to reach us. I think that's all from me. So do not forget, do not hesitate to ask if you want to become a member. Yeah. Okay. So that's all from me. Happy fasting, guys. So maybe take an iftar after this. And with that, I will call this meeting adjourned. Yay! Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Thank you.